Karan. Thank you for picking up our call after a very long time. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really sorry I've been missing your calls.
Yes, you have been, but we forgive you because you're such a busy man.
I'm just lazy, man.
So tell us what's happening. And first of all, I want to congratulate you. I have been meaning to, and I didn't get a chance so far to talk about your show, Gumrah. And I think it is one of a realist reality shows, or I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know how to classify it under what, but
Gumrah is a reality show because every story is based on a real incident.
Mm-hmm.
Every topic that we pick up, every story is all real. The people that we discuss with are real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a reality show.
Uh-huh.
But when people talk about reality shows, they think like dance shows.
Right. Right.
So the concepts of reality shows are really messed up right now. But yes, this is also a reality format, and I'm better off doing this kind of a reality show.
Mm-hmm. So tell us, Karan, first of all, I'm so glad that it is now also reaching out a wider audience, because earlier, I think the other channel on which it was being telecast is not available globally, so maybe in India it is. But so now that it's back on Star Plus, and so it now has a much more wider base, and I think most of the issues. I don't want to compare with the other very, very talked about sort of a similar thing which now Mr. Amir Khan is portraying, are more primarily related to I think the Indian area or the Indian subcontinent. But the topics that you have chosen are global, like be it the internet, whatever, and then or the HIV or, the divorce. And these are where youngsters across the board, across the globe, can relate to. So I want to commend you on that.
Thank you so much. Actually, what I would say is that Gumrah, is a show which is very target audience. We have a very clear cut concept that we're talking about teens here, and that was how we started. But when we looked at the concept, when we have more of the adults who are watching our show as well, because it's come out to be a very different show, because we're not reporting crimes. We're doing so much in it, and a lot of research goes in. That's why I'm so exhausted, because it's not just the shooting bit. It's so much research, so much of understanding. Every scene has to be checked. That the emotions are right, and if our message is coming out in that 1 hour episode that we have. So yesterday's HIV episode was the last episode of Gumrah.
Right.
And it was one of the best episodes, in fact.
Yes, I think that's what the authenticity is, what is actually connecting, Karan. I think you put it very, very correct. And so I think all the hard work is showing. And I'm glad.
It has to be, because whenever we put in something, it's like for example, if I'm coming into that show and I don't have a script, I just know that I have to come here, and I'm usually there when they're already shooting, so I'm there in the scene telling the kids. If you see, they have so many kids, and apparently, according to the kids, I'm a senior actor. So I keep, they keep asking me how and then, so we discuss a lot, and, it's not like a show where the script comes and then people just ask, how daily soaps are.
Right.
It's not like that. We do it over there, everybody's involved, the camera person, the creatives, it's a very young show. The entire team, Gumrah, is not more than 25, 26. Years of age, and all youngsters doing this, and how youngsters are more real, and they have more energy, trying out different stuff, and the best part in Gumrah is that nobody is in the rat race.
Right.
Like how in the other directors are in the rat race to become the highest pay, the best number one show when it comes to TRP. So our game is only totally different. So our product comes out to be a totally different product, and I'm glad that, we are not running after TRPs, we're not running after the best looking show, or we're not running after all these things that usually, TV people run after. So when that happens, you get to do awesome stuff, and, the product that comes out is totally, different than what people would ever think that something like that would come. And, even the channel is very supportive. It's a young channel. The team over there is also very young. They let us do what we want to do, and, they have total faith in us, which is most important.
Right. So I think, Karan, I think you put it very, very correctly again. And even if, I'm glad that something you're really doing selflessly, and even if it affects like 1% of the population, I think you've done your job, in that sense. You must have like influenced so many people, and people, it was such an eye-opener, all the episodes actually, every episode was an eye-opener, and as you rightly said, the youngsters who don't have the experience, and when they see it, at least hopefully, it will help them in future. So.
We were shocked because when we were doing the, Vox Pops for the age episode, there were these, 35-year-old men who did not know how, you get HIV virus. I mean, how do you get infected? A 35-year-old guy who goes for work does not know how you get infected by HIV. What are the things, like, is it sexual intercourse? Is it? I mean, because, it's been an eye-opener for the public, but it's been an eye-opener for us. Like, every day, me and Vikas have our, we have our jaws dropped. Sometimes, some people just totally, when we're doing certain research, when we're going and talking to people on the roads and everything, we come across such, new things. Like, people seriously don't know how they get the virus. People seriously don't know that they have to use condoms to, before they have sexual intercourse with somebody they're not, sure about. And but a 35-year-old guy was like a big shock for us, that he did not know about HIV.
Ignorance, unfortunately.
It's very sad. It's very serious, and it's very sad, and I don't think the government is doing anything about it. So, we need to, give out a lot of awareness. Anyways, hopefully next time.
Yes, I'm sure. And I hope you will continue a season 2 as well. I'm sure there are umpteen number of issues still left behind that haven't been covered. So, and
the issues are a lot, but season 2 is going to be different. We're going to be having weeks. I don't think I can talk about that right now. But season 2 is going to be way bigger than season 1, obviously, because we've had a lot of success, touch wood,
good.
Because of season 1. It was just an experiment which went pretty well for us and the channel, okay. So.
And we got to see you in a completely different role also. That's the bonus. So.
I don't think Gumrah is like a role for me.
Gumrah an anchor.
More like I'm not playing a character in the show. I'm just doing.
So that's what I meant. You're a completely different cap. In a completely different. That way I meant the role.
It's an experience for me, but anchoring something is like an experience for me. I went on and started doing Gumrah in the most in the most different way, because people usually have. All these anchors that I spoke to, they said, this is how you do it. You look into the camera and you don't lose eye contact with the audience and this and that. I was like, bullshit, I'm going to do it in my own way. And, so I didn't listen to anything. I just listened to my heart, and I thought, I should do this, and I did it. And I think I like the way I anchor. It's more real because I don't have any scripts. I make up my own lines when I'm, talking. Basically, I'm talking there. This just has to come out, and I take the story forward, but I also add a lot of my own inputs, which I feel are necessary, and that's which comes out because of when we do so much research, and people don't know about so many things. So it's funny how we thought initially we thought for example, the episode, we thought, dude, everybody knows how you get it.
Right.
But then when we went out to research, we were shocked, and we were like, dude, let's tell at every point of time. I made it a point that in that 1 hour episode, at least 30 times I should tell how you get it.
Yes.
Because this is ridiculous. People don't know so many things. So I guess, we you have to do a lot of research before doing anything.
Yes, I think so. I would like to congratulate you and thank you as well, Karan, because I think to have taken on such a noble thing and feeling so passionate about it, that's what comes across. That's what is being reflected.
I don't think you should thank me for it. I think it's more for Vikas and the channel.
Yeah,
for thinking of something like this. I was just there at the pilot, and I liked the concept. But it dawned on me once I started doing it that what am I doing, and then I wanted to do it so much. I wouldn't say that it was my decision. I would say that it was like any other option for me, and I tried it out.
Okay,
but now it's a totally different deal for me, because now sometimes how you mistakenly do something that you realize that this is something that I really wanted to do.
Right.
So don't thank me, thank Vikas, and thank the channel, and thank the production house.
Yes, I mean, you as a collective, you are the entire team of Gumrah. Let me put it correct myself, and thank you for that. And very quickly, I have to touch upon this little other thing. I'm a little uncomfortable doing it, but on the personal front, there has been a lot of...
1 second, Dolly. I need to get back to my shot. Immediately.
Okay.
Please, I need to get back to my shot.
So very convenient break we have, and I'll get back to you on...
No, seriously. I told you.
So, okay, then thank you, Karan. Bye.
Bye. Sorry again.
Yeah, we will. I'll talk to you again on it. Bye.